Hi, I'm Bianca. I'm here with the lovely Rachel from the recipe development team, and she's going to show me how to assemble our ombre cake, which is from our anniversary cookbook.
That's correct. Yeah.
So what do I need to do to get started?
Well, I'm just going to walk you through. The cakes are all prepared and the icing's all prepared. So we're going to start by trimming the cake. So I'm going to show you step by step as we go through.
Sounds great.
Okay, Bianca, we're going to start by trimming the tops of the cake. So I've got a serrated knife. And I'm just going to take it from the edge there and use the whole knife. You see my hands carefully over the top. So just use the whole knife in a sawing motion to try and make that level. It's better to take away little by little rather than too much.
So now we've got our cakes ready, what happens next?
Now we need to build the cake. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to build on our turntable. So I've actually got just a damp piece of kitchen paper there, which I'm just going to place on the turntable, and then the cake board. So we've selected a cake board that is just slightly bigger than our actual sponges. And then we can place it on there, and that just stops it slipping, which will make it easy for you when you decorate.
Great.
And this having the turntable also will help when you're icing. So what I need you to do is I need you to just place a small amount of buttercream just in here, and that's going to help our sponge stick to the board.
Yeah, so just about that.
Perfect.
Just like that?
Yeah. So now you've done that, if you could select the darkest sponge and just place it onto there, try and get it central on the board. How's that? Perfect. Right. So we're now going to start to build our layers up. So with the ombre cakes, they can have green or whatever colours you like. We've chosen green, our Thermomix green, and you see you're coordinated today here with us, Bianca.
I like to match my food.
Yes. So we've chosen the green, but you can choose whatever colour you like. So we're going to start with the darkest sponge, because you can see I put little different levels of colour in each layer. So let's start with the darker, and at this point if you place approximately about 3 to 4 tablespoons of butter icing on that layer. Okay, so there is your beautiful tower. Now at this stage, if you wanted to, you were going to go for a naked cake, but we're not. We're going to have lots of colour on the outside. Then I would recommend just taking a knife and just trimming down the colours, the darkness of the sponge around the edge to make it sort of nice and even. But we're not. We're going to go straight for it and crumb coat it. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to crumb coat our tower, and it's really important that we crumb coat this because that will just take away some of those rough crumbs that were mixed in with the last coating, and it would also secure it and hide any imperfections. Okay, so shall I get started and show you how to do it?
That'd be great. So now that our cake is chilled, how are we decorating it today?
Okay, so we've taken the remaining butter icing, and I've taken 3 batches here, which are 3 different shades of green, and we've kept one plain. So what we're going to do is we're going to pipe some stripes around of each colour, and then I'm going to show you how to blend them. So as I pipe, Bianca, I'm going to ask you to spin the turntable for me to make it a little bit simpler.
Sounds good. Let's get started.
Okay, Bianca, now that we have piped all around the outside, we need to blend this in and make it nice and smooth and pretty. So if you've got any gaps on there, Bianca, then at this point you can just scrape some of the darkest colours to match and just fill that in, because we're going to do a final scrape around at the end. Okay, so right, it's looking a little bit rough around the edges now, so we took those little bits of butter icing and patched up the holes, so now we can give it a final spin with our cakes. Okay, I've just given this a quick clean over because we're going to do the top, so we don't want to get any green on that colour there. And again, we're just going to drag those edges in.
That looks absolutely incredible. It was so easy to do. What else could we add to the top just to finish it off?
So you could pop on some fresh flowers. You could get some of those nice little display signs with congratulations or happy birthday. And of course candles.
Oh, nice. So to find this recipe, you can find it in our cookbook, Creating Something Incredible, available on the Mix Shop now.